What's going on, everybody? Will, Evil Texan, alternate day fasting, week 8. Here's your update. Doing 12 weeks. Gonna document it every 4 weeks. Gave you a good, probably too much of an update last time, so we'll keep this a little bit more condensed. Things have changed a little bit, but mostly stayed the same. I am down about 8 pounds this last 4 weeks. It's about 2 pounds a week, down 32, 33 pounds total. So if you're one of them math geniuses, that ends up being about 4 pounds a week. This I should have lost a little bit more this cycle, and that's because I decided to go out and hit the whiskey and tacos a little bit one weekend. It took me, well, first off, I went out Friday and Saturday, had a little bit too much fun, didn't really care. Sunday, Monday, and then back at it on Tuesday. So it was a 4-day slide. Actually ended up being a 10-day slide total. Took me 6 days to recover. So that 4 days turned into missing 10 days of progress. So, if we're looking at a month, we're talking, 20 days. 8 pounds in 20 days isn't too bad. That's 2.5 pounds a week, something like that. So doing pretty good. The first month I lost 25 pounds, probably about 10 pounds of that water weight. So if we take 15 real pounds and then 12 real pounds this one, that's, I guess, next 4 weeks I would expect to see somewhere in the 12 to 15 pounds in a month. We'll see. Last time I told you I was trying to get 10,000 steps in a day. I was in the morning, I was doing that, and then in the evenings I was working out. That's changed a little bit. It got hot out here. Texas weather is something you need to contend with, and I just couldn't work out in the garage at night anymore. It was getting hot. This summer has actually been pretty mild, but in August it finally hit and it got hot, and so I changed things around a little bit. I started working out in the mornings, 3 days a week. I noticed ever since I started that was becoming my main thing. Before that, my main thing was walking 3 miles every day, and then I was getting my 10,000 steps in every day, and it was kind of, not going to say half-assing a workout, but I'd do a workout, but it wasn't my main thing. I hit my linear gain peak. Summer started hitting, and I like working out better than I like running. That's some people are just wired that way, I guess. So the way I'm wired is I like picking stuff up and putting it down instead of running on a treadmill or whatever. So I changed things out, doing a modified version of a 5-3-1 during Monday, Wednesday, Friday, focusing more on hypertrophy up top, power down below, and it's going good. So actually I'm out there trying to make some gains. Not a lot, but instead of just sitting here trying to dwindle away, I'm out here losing weight and actually trying to build muscle. I'll tell you about my plan on that here in just a minute. I've been keeping a regimen going, but one thing I noticed is that dogs are coming in. One thing I noticed is that if I basically, I've got mornings to focus on something. I can do stuff in the evenings, sure. I was doing my half-hour workout in the evenings, but for whatever reason, I haven't been able to keep my walking up in the evenings. I don't know if that's not enough calories, not enough mental capacity. I'm just a moron, whatever. But I've been focusing on on my mornings, just like I was last time, but I was walking then. This time I'm lifting. So I'd like to say I was doing a little bit better stepwise, but we're getting there. How am I trying to get gains? You know, you need to be, look, if you want to get big, you need to lift big and you need to eat big. So I'm trying to lift what I can. I'm definitely at a calorie deficit, so I'm not eating big. One second. So I'm not eating big. So I don't expect to get huge or anything, but my fasting window has been 40 hours fast, 8 hours feed. So I'll work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's also the same days I eat, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So at 7 a.m. I'll go in the garage. Takes me about an hour and a half. I've got to warm up, I've got to work out, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, done, go shower, and cook breakfast. I'll have a whey protein shake while I do that. So I got 40 grams of protein right there. You know, 3-4 eggs, some sausage and cheese scrambled. I've got plenty of protein there, so that kicks me off. So on my feeding days, I'm working out fasted for 39 hours, and not hard, but not light either. My 1RM is, I'm lifting about half of what I could get to, but I'm making up for it in volume. All right. I used to be able to squat 340, 345. I'm not doing that right now. There's no way I can build to that. Not at this calorie deficit. So I'm treating my 1RM at about 160 right now. Deadlift is not too far off. Bench press is not too far off. But I'm not trying to become a strongman right now. I'm keeping my muscles moving, higher volume. Then my 8-hour eating window is all about protein synthesis. So I start off with the whey protein shake, meat, eggs, cheese for breakfast, and that's kind of back to back with the protein shake. Lunch is high protein, you know, usually like, I don't know, a steak or a salad with tuna on it or something, and then dinner, you know, try to keep the protein going, but I'm not really focusing on any other macros after that. I might have rice, I might have pasta, I might have potatoes, who knows. If I can stay keto, even better, but if I can't, I don't care. That's not what I'm doing. I found that out when I did that carnivore experiment, that focusing on keto too much is getting away from the alternate day fasting. So just mentally saying there. Started a couch 5-2K on my off days. It's not too bad. I'm only burning about 300-400 calories when I do it. I've only done week 1. So that'll give me something to do on my off days, help get my step count a little bit up. When I first started this, my steps were about 3,500 a day on average. That first month, I was able to get them over 10K. Like I said, I haven't been able to mentally do that when I'm lifting. Just the time. I don't know. I can't. I'm a morning guy. I can't seem to get it together in the evenings for that. But figure doing this couch 5-2K will help. My steps are about 5,500 a day now, so a little bit better. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at. I plan on doing one more video in a few weeks. It'll be just at 12 weeks, and we'll see what progress we made. I feel good. I feel like I could do this forever. Every now and again, stuff's going to come up. Stuff came up a couple weeks ago, and you know, I had a setback, but I jumped right back on. And you know, I learned something from it. I learned I can't drink as much as I used to. I learned that it hurts more. Maybe it hurts the same. I was just used to it, but I feel great. Drinking for a couple days really messed me up for a few days, so I don't plan on doing that to myself any time in the near future. After this 12 weeks, I'm going on a trip, and I'll have a little bit, but I'm gonna have a plan when I do it. When I get back, I'm gonna keep on going. But for now, 8 weeks in, feeling real good. I feel like I can do this forever. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I was able to talk to a friend of mine. He's a big old guy like me. He's not on board with the fasting stuff, but he did jump on board with the keto stuff about 6 weeks ago, and he's down 20 pounds. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of an accountability. You know, not that I'm keeping him accountable or he's keeping me accountable, but I could tell him when I cross, barriers and have victories, and he understands, and he can do the same with me. So that's been kind of cool. Other than that, you guys have a great week. I'll see you here in about 4 more weeks, and we'll see where we're at. All right, take care.